So, apparently Reina's dying. But yeah, Reina, say this again real quick for me. There we go. Thank you, Reina. Hope you're doing okay. Oh no! Has the fire in her heart been snuffed out? I have no idea. A what? Seriously, what happened to the fire in her heart? Someone just doused it out or something. Ria? Oh, she tutored Ria. Okay, I see. Man, I hate being wrong. Darn it, game. Reminds me of that one part in the common round of the original game where Sylvia was talking about her first love, and I was like, it's me, isn't it? She's like, no, it's Soma. I was like, oh, okay. Darn it, game. Why you do this to me? It's always Ria, and not me. Darn Ria. Just kidding, I love you, Ria. Meanwhile, in Awkward City... Oh, really? Does it go like this? So how about that weather? Jugasaki was an excellent tutor, but her efficiency had dropped like a rock. Wonder what that is, huh? I mean, it was my fault for not being able to be up front and ask her the parts I didn't understand. Whenever there was something I didn't know, I would fill in a tentative answer, then ask her to explain. It was inefficient as hell! Flippin' hate it. But it was a tough feeling. Wait, what? But it was tough. Oh, I don't know why I read an A there. But it was tough feeling like I couldn't just come out and ask her. Even so, her quiet demeanor was a complete contrast to her usual nasty self, and I like to think that stemmed from her feeling guilty after what had happened. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what I got from that. This was so awkward. I know, right? With those thoughts in my mind, I somehow got through the classical Chinese assignment. World history, I think. Oh, that's one of my favorites, because all you gotta do is memorize it. And I have a very good memory. I don't know about Oro, but I do. Hold on, let's take a break. I'm exhausted. Thank you. I felt suffocated and needed to take a few minutes to relax. It would be great if Mina-chan and someone could come by for a visit for a change of pace. Please, Mina, bring me the cookies and tea again. I miss it. I want my cookies and tea. Want something to drink? Okay. Still, a break was a break, so I was considerate. Drinks. I'm not gonna get the Ramu now, and she's not gonna be able to open it either. I opened the fridge. This was Jogasaki I was dealing with. I wonder what she'd like. There was coffee, but I doubt she'd want to drink something low quality, quote unquote. Oh no. Oh no. What is Darjeeling? Goodness gracious. The face. To be fair, that's not even how she talks. She wouldn't do it that way. She'd probably say that, but she wouldn't say it that way. To be fair. She'd be a lot more smug about it. But I like how Oro sees her in his head. That was entirely plausible. This was based on my own personal impressions, of course. I noticed that. Ramoon?
あら、
Huh? What? You're cold with muddy water? What?
泥水を出されたら、明確な侮辱として法廷に出ますが。
Fair.
それ、
Jugasaki was sneaking a peek at the inside of my open fridge. Let's see. Ramoon? She was looking at the Ramoon I just so happened to have stocked up on. Yep.
はい。懐かしいですね。
Yeah, this really hits the spot more than you'd think in winter. Summer sodas were best in full-size bottles since you want to chug them down, but 500 milliliters was too much in winter, so something Ramoon size worked out perfectly. Are you okay with drinks like these? I took out two and handed one to her.
ありがとう。
Jugasaki took it and...
懐かしい。
Oh?
10年ぶりかしら。
10 years, huh? As her eyes squinted affectionately, she put the chilled bottle against her cheek. Might not want to do that for too long, I'm just saying. Well, this was just one of those things. The word cute suddenly popped into my head, and there was nothing wrong with thinking that way, right? I mean, did you have the long black hair fetish anyway? I thought she was beautiful the moment I laid eyes on her. She had her eyes blissfully shut, likely looking back on some memory. Probably about us. You know, Ichi. But we're not gonna remember that. As long as she didn't consider it muddy water, that was what mattered. Do you know how to open it?
開けるやつ?
Here it is. This is what I was waiting for. How should I put this? Using that little cap to open the bottle of Ramoon.
くださるかしら?
Guess she was the type who couldn't open it without one. Where did I put that thing? There it is. Here.
どうも。
I handed it over. Jugasaki seemed to know how to use it, putting it against the top of the bottle and... There it is. Lol. It gets me every time. Every freaking time. This is like my favorite gag in the game. I love it. Couldn't open it. I love it every time. It never gets old. Did you not know how much force to apply to the cap? It was tough to judge. The marble affixed to the inside of the bottle was pretty sturdy, and there was always a risk of shattering the glass if you pushed too hard. Pop! Oh, you did better than Kikuchi on me, at least. They still can't open it after 3 months later. She opened it. Oh, took you at least like 10 seconds compared to their 3 months. Jugasaki was familiar with how to open it, but didn't know the trick behind it. Looks like you've drank them before, but aren't too familiar.
そうね。10年前は何度か。でも、10年ぶりだわ。
As for me, plop, I'm a master.
すごい!
I'm a true master of the Ramoon. I had them all the time, so I could open them with just a finger. Nice, I'm a prodigy!
よくできますね、そんなこと。
Like I said, I'm a true master. Well, it comes with experience. I practiced a lot when I was little, since I thought my little group of friends at the time would think it would be cool. Dang it, practice it. That's funny. We turned it into a game and competed with one another. I'd even snagged my little sister's Ramoon and whatnot to practice. Oh, poor Chica. Just took her drink? Talk about a trip down memory lane. Oh no, oh. Chica, I'll open your Ramoon. Let me have it a sec. Well, I broke it? Goodness gracious. It'll be fine. Let me have it. It went just like that. What's up?
いえ、
Okay.
私の知り合いにも一人練習していた子がいたの。
Wonder why that is, huh? Flippin' A, darn it. Huh? Flippin' A. Oh, here we go. There! I opened Chica's bottle perfectly!
いちこ。
Ah-chan! Oh, Moon? Want me to open it? I'll go for it then. Ha! Whoosh. Oops! My finger went in with it! Sorry, Ah-chan. Think I got it dirty?
そんな、いちこの指がバッチリなんて。
What if I stuck it in mud?
懐かしい。私が彼の役に立てた数少ない思い出だわ。
I'm just waiting for her to realize this.
市松さん、いちくんより開け方が上手ね。たかがラムネの蓋とはいえ、いちくんより上なんて生意気。
I just can't even, darn it. I had improved a decent amount compared to when I was little, too. Yeah, I'm better than Ichi. Well, anyway, let's drink. The bottles glurge as we tip them back.
この味、懐かしい。
I'm still laughing at it. It runs out in no time if you take big gulps, so the trick is to enjoy it without drinking too much at once.
ちょっとだけ傾けて、甘いのが染みたビー玉だけ舐めたり。
Did I teach you that too? Yeah, exactly. Wait, that's a pretty crude method coming from you.
私じゃなくて、知り合いがやっていたの？
I did. I knew it. Really?
その人も下品というわけではないわよ。ただ子供の頃で、ちょっとわんぱくだっただけで。
I'll call myself crude all I want. Thank you very much. Wait, hold on. Whoops. Yeah, kids would do that. I did it a bunch too. The face palm. Darn it. Flipping at you too.
いちくん、ワイルドなところも素敵だったわ。
I was kind of surprised you knew how our moon tasted. Don't tell me you're the type who raced around on a farm or in the fields with 100 yen in hand and ran to the local mom and pop candy shop when you were little.
いや、行くなら普通にコンビニでしたけど。
How is that so detailed? What I just said right there. Makes sense? This wasn't the Showa era. I hadn't seen a legitimate mom and pop candy shop myself.
でも、近所のデパートのお菓子コーナー、駄菓子のコーナーは好きだったな。
Oh yeah, you see those everywhere nowadays. It wasn't uncommon to see old-fashioned candy shops in shopping malls. I didn't think we had that much in common.
まあ、小さい頃なら、いくつか重なるでしょうね。
Huh? Now she looked a bit depressed. What was it? Should I not have mentioned it? As I wondered that...
どこまで進みましてあら休憩中ですの。
Yeah, we needed a little break, Mina. Welcome back. That was when Mina-chan just happened to come back. I thought I'd be in hell by the time she returned, but we actually passed the time surprisingly peacefully. Whether she felt indebted for hurting me or not, Jogasaki was awfully laid back today. We just wrapped up classical Chinese and I'm moving on to world history.
あらあら、早いですわね。
I know, right? I'm gonna get this done in no time at this rate.
大したことではないわ。
Yes it is. Let me feel accomplished. How did cleaning go?
一通りは。次は喫茶店の食器の整理だとかで、人数が多いと混雑するので戻ってまいりました。
Alright. Why is it transitioning?
食器の整理、細かくて楽しいですね、先輩。まあ、中の仕事なら寒くないからいいかな。
Takes her outside.
次は、あそこの棚の上のお皿を洗いましょう。 気をつけるんだよ、アカネ。
Sorry, Akane, my bad. Hold on a minute. I thought you were done talking. Here you go.
次は、あそこの棚の上のお皿を洗いましょう。届くかな？ちょっと。
There you go. Sorry about that.
アカネちんのことだから、落としてどんがらがしゃんなお約束の未来が見えますな。
Reina, don't jinx it. Oh no. Uh-oh.
大丈夫ですよ。
Oh jeez. Be careful, Akane.
ちょっと。
Uh-oh. Hello? Oh jeez. Why did transition back? Mina-chan, would you like some Ramoon too?
いただこうかしら。
Sure then. This is the opener, okay? Good luck! Oh man, darn it. I take it you don't know how much force to apply to it either?
気持ちはわかるわ。
Can't you even apply enough force?
わからないわけではありませんわ。ただ。
Oh, she literally can't. I was joking, man. I was making a joke. You actually can't. Aw. Aw. Head pats for Mina. She literally doesn't have enough strength to open it. Poor girl.
前にこれを開けた時は、開けた瞬間爆発したかと思ったから。
Oh, that.
怖いですわ。
That's what it is?
でも、この私に恐れなどございません。
She got like PTSD from it. Goodness gracious. It was because of the landslide, man. It wasn't you. Pop? She did it? Did she do it? Oh. No, she didn't do it. Akane fell. And now Mina's gonna freak out and she'll never get over her Ramoon trauma. Yep, there it is again. Poor Mina, traumatized for life. World history! European history in the pre- and post-war periods. I suck at this.
ジャパンは欧州どころじゃない時期ですものね。仕方ありませんわ。
Oh dang, goodness gracious.
戦中のヨーロッパは、やはりドイツが主役ですけれど、欧州全体を読むときは、フランスに視点を置くと、いくらかわかりやすいですよ。
What did France do during that time?
ドイツ軍にパリを占拠され、フランス自体はシャルル・ド・ゴールを中心とする自由フランスとしてロンドンに拠点を移していた時期ですわ。
I see, I see. Oh, de Gaulle. I've heard of him. He even had airports named after him. Oh, really? That's interesting.
有名ね。他にも、シャンゼリゼ通りの入り口にあたるシャルル・ド・ゴール広場とか。
Because all these words and terms. Yeah, that's it. Wow, that was a person's name. Huh.
そこから。
Oops, my mouse pad's getting so sensitive now. I'm sorry, here you go.
そこからか。これは手を焼くわね。
Just gonna put my finger down here, sorry. My bad. Anyway. So what did Galsan do specifically? Run a coffee shop?
政治家です。
Oh, so they went to war at Starbucks and places like that?
コーヒーショップから離れてください。
Starbucks.
ドゴールの功績は戦後10年経ってからが主ですので、説明するにはそちらを詳しく語る必要がありますが、戦中の活躍を、まあ簡単に語るなら、フランスの貴族のあり方を変えた、でしょうか。
Alright. Nobility. That was a term that caught my attention given the position I'd been put into. Makes sense. Especially with Jogasaki here, yep. What do you mean by the state of nobility?
ですわね。フランスという国は 18世紀の革命からすでに貴族制度が廃れ薄まり、20世紀初頭には貴族制はなくなっていたのですが、それでも当時、いわゆる貴族の家系の人間が政治軍事には大きな影響力を持っていましたの。当然ですわね。特権階級というのは100年そこそこで放棄されるほど安い地位ではございませんわ。
Yeah, I guess so. Even in Japan, landowners from the Edo period still lived excellent lifestyles to this day. That makes sense. The incompetent nobles were driven out and eventually shifted more toward a mediocracy, right? There you go.
無能な貴族
？Those exist.
貴族の血統イコール無能。庶民が好きそうなファンタジーですね。追い出したというより、質を上げたと言うべきですわ。貴族の家系が支配階級に食い込むのは仕方ない。ならば、支配者としてふさわしいよう教育しようという。現在のフランス行政のほとんどは、ドゴールの設立した学校を出たキャリアで占められています。
Oh, alright. Wow.
明治維新の折、士族は能力も見ず、問答無用で追い出して、倒幕藩士が能力に関係なく、支配階級を分取っただけの日本より、幾分賢いやり方ですね。
Jeez, that was a lot. Huh?
貴族たりうるには、血統でなく、能力が求められる。ここら辺に疎うのが、日本の庶民だけなのかは知らないけれど。
Huh? I couldn't quite hear what she was mumbling to herself.
さあ、課題に移りましょう。ドゴールとドイツの動きを追えば、この時期の欧州はわかりやすいですわ。
Right. We moved right along to my assignments, so I didn't get a chance to ask in detail. But Tokusaki's lonely expression had bothered me more than I thought it would. Oh, was there a deeper meaning behind what you just said there? Behind that whole thing about the shogunate, was it, that she was talking about? That whole wall of text that she just said? Is there something more to that? Rhea seems to know. And she would be the one to know. It's over! Oh, thank goodness. Can I have those cookies and tea now, please, Mina?
ご苦労様。なかなかのペースじゃありませんの。
It was dark out by the time we wrapped up our study session.
このペースなら当初の予定通り明日には終われそうですわね。
Nice. It's amazing. You really can get things done when you put your mind to it.
もともとノーブル学園は長期休暇に対する課題はそんなに多く出しません。大したことじゃないわ。
Let me be proud of myself, okay? It is to me, though.
でしょうね。
Give me that face. She's so annoying. Can't even give myself a pat on the back. When I headed outside.
じゃあまた来年ね、ネゴチン。良いお年を。
Is Akane okay?
良いお年を。
Man, they gave her like a whole casual outfit too. Dang. What's with the hat?
ああ、あやかちょうどいい。私もう帰るから。そう。良いお年を。
A huge station wagon was parked in front of the dorm, and a girl from class with a ton of luggage was just about to get in. Another one off to visit home, huh?
2日で随分静かになりましたわね、この寮。
Yeah, makes sense with all the people, leaving because it's winter break and all that. Yeah. It was around 6 o'clock, and a number of students were packed into the cafe. Despite how it looked, only about half of the residents remained, while the other half had already left and gone home for winter break. I guess some of them decided to stay behind. Oh, okay.
なあねー。庶民様から言わせてもらえば、クリスマス前に実家なんて息が詰まるだけだよね。
Why? So I'm coming home before Christmas. It would be nice to visit home over New Year's, but an extended stay would be a huge pain. Rain and I opted to put off our trips home for as long as we possibly could.
家が大きいと親族も多いから、挨拶回りだけで大変なんです。
Do you have a large family? That made sense. It wasn't uncommon for people to go around and greet their family members that had taken care of them toward the end of the year. He would also send along a gift, like a gigantic ham or something, but that kind of thing eventually grew out of style. Why? Why did it go out of style? I love me to get... if you want to ask me what I want for Christmas, and you said, like a gigantic ham, I'll be like, heck yeah, I would. What do you mean? Why go out of style? What is this? Who would want a giant ham for Christmas? I mean, I guess you have that at dinner anyway. I wouldn't mind having a choice. Anyway, even now, it's customary for anyone part of an established, historied family to go greet their family members in person.
シルビーも苦労してるっぽいね。
As always.
私たちの場合、回るのは親族だけではありませんから。
Oh right, yeah. They already got like what, 16 brothers and sisters in the household? And then there's also the whole thing of the other thing with the what was it? The hostage / kidnapping, or the other, however you want to call it, situation. Where, you got the Easter family too, so you got Ellie and Ero and all of them, and then who knows who else. And then they got other relatives. Yeah, goodness gracious. Have fun of that.
逆にキクちゃんは回る必要はないんだけど、常に誰かがお歳暮持ってくるから大変なんだって。
But dang, that's awesome. Sounds like he's got his hands full then. It was entertaining that the types of hardships you experienced flipped when your family got too large. Tokusaki? What's it like with your family? Are you the visitors or the visited?
ゲロ、その質問失礼ですわよ。
What's the problem? She ordinarily prattled on about common is this and common is that. Why not put her in the hot seat for a change? The hot seat.
来られる側ですね。と言っても、六音寺くんのような古い家柄とは違うので、聖母周りで人が来ることはありませんが。
Alright.
それでも芸能事務所から大なり小なり。
Huh. The CEO's daughter of Hochu TV was no stranger to visits from celebrities, huh? It was her mom who married the rich, like her mom married a rich guy, right? And not the other way around? Pretty sure it was like that. Wait a second. When were you planning on going back home? This gave me an awful feeling. Mina-chan had been thrown off schedule because of me, but she...
あなたの怪我、1週間で治ると聞きました。
Yeah?
なので、1週間ほど遅らせてもらっています。申し訳ないけど、1週間を過ぎても、なら、私の代わりに誰か手伝いを見繕います。
Hey, hold on! You already put it off? I've been so overwhelmed from my room that I hadn't considered her circumstances. Even though it took about a week to fully recover, I could take the bandages off in a couple of days. Yeah, I thought so. I didn't realize how serious she felt about it. Wow, no way. Huh.
なんだかだらしない顔。あれはね、ときめいてる顔だよ、神にゃ。ナース演じる綾香 SOS にクラクラ来てるの。
I'm good, Chief.
あらあら。
I just wasn't really expecting it. Saying my heart skipped a beat was uncalled for, though, and entirely untrue. Just
で
saying.
も今頭の中には
Potato chips. Tokusaki in a white lab coat winking at me with a stethoscope in hand. Damn it, girls with hot and cold personalities have too much power.
勝手に検診にすり替えないでくれます？
Potato.
あなたの怪我については私に責任がある。だから責任を果たす。それだけのことです。
I don't know about Oro, but I know.
今何考えてる？
Don't give me that face, Reina. She'd make a great Norris, but the cool-headed doctor type would suit her better.
やめてください、気持ちの悪い。
The cool-headed doctor type. You mean like now from Saku Saku? Sorry. Was the gross part really necessary? It wasn't like she was helping me out of the kindness of her own heart or anything. Yeah, Tokusaki only stayed behind to satisfy her own guilty conscience. Even so, to think someone like Tokusaki, who was such a stick in the mud about nobility and status, put my needs before her family.
れに帰っても、ご挨拶の場に私は必要ないですし。
Huh?
なんでもありません。
What you mean? And then?
ねえ、ところでさっきから気になってるんだけど。
Was that Reina? Uh-huh? What, please? Why are you sniffing me, Reina?
あら、なんか臭くない？
Was this after the day I did the release? I rolled around in mud. Huh? Where did that come from? It's the muddy water, I'm telling you.
なんか臭い。昨日って確かお風呂は？
Oh, is that what it is? The doctor said I couldn't take one yet. Feels real bad, man. Hey, don't give me that look.
なんも言ってないじゃん。
I said don't give me that look. I don't stink. I went out of bath for a day, but I don't stink. I haven't done anything to warrant sweating for the last 2 days. Leave me alone.
そういう臭さじゃなくてさ。
Oh, was I right the first time?
頭の匂いじゃなくて、包帯、朝から変えていませんでしょう。
Oh, is that it? I completely forgotten to change them. With that, I took the comments as my cue to check on how my injury was doing. I took off my bandages. Uh-oh.
そうそう、この匂い。剥がしたての絆創膏みたいな。
Oh, okay. Yeah, freshly healed wounds do have a unique smell. Between disinfectant, medication, and medically sealed skin oils and sweat, they had an indescribable scent. Do they really? It's interesting. I wouldn't know that, but dang. Reina, would you stop sniffing it?
いやー、でもなんか嗅いじゃうんだよね、この匂い。
No, I don't know at all. I don't understand, Reina. You're the sniffing type?
そうかも。
Okay, please back away now. Every now and again, you'd run into someone who was weirdly obsessed with any smell that was the least bit unusual. That reminds me of another character, and I can't think of them right now, but that definitely reminds me of somebody else that always randomly sniffs shit. They always randomly sniff shit. Whether it was a new book or their own hair, they would sniff, sniff, sniff at any opportunity.
あやかっちも嗅いでみる。変な匂いだよ。
Reina! Hey now! Don't get her involved. It really hurt being treated like a smelly spectacle. Please don't. Why? Oh?
臭いっしょ。
I'm not an amusement park attraction, people.
時間を置いた消毒液は独特な匂いになりますね。
You too? Well, of course she's... Anyway.
違います、これ、してない。
I've seen you do plenty of immodest things in the original game, woman. It's fine. And I also seen the modest CGs, because people kept showing them in every server I'm in. She quickly backed away. Reina was tickled pink by the whole thing, but this woman went straight for it with practically zero hesitation. Yeah. Wonder why. Perhaps she was worse off than Reina when it came to enjoying weird smells? Oh, you said it, Aura.
ほら、遊んでないで。傷をお見せなさいな。
Thank you, Mina. Mina-chan took a look at her to remove the gauze.
もうほとんど塞がってますわね。
Yay, I'm healing!
もうかい、早いな。
It was wide. No, it was a wide but super shallow cut. When all was said and done, it was just a wound from bumping into a chair. Yeah?
これなら清潔にしていれば、明日、明後日にも包帯はいらなくなりますわ。
Nice. I'm glad. I'm glad it's already looking better.
ずっと臭いんじゃ困るもんね。
I don't stink!
さて、それじゃあ新しい風。あ、いえ、その前に、今日はもう大丈夫でしょうから、お風呂に入ってらっしゃいな。
Good idea. The doctor had advised me to avoid getting it wet for a single day, so this was a good time as any to take a bath.
ですが、 市松さん、頭の傷、自分じゃ見えませんよね。
That's fine. True.
頭流すのは誰か見てた方が良さそうだね。ジョリってやって傷が開いたらあれだし。
Oh no. Yeah, then... Am I gonna get to pick?
誰にする？あら。
I'm gonna get to pick, aren't I? Had I found my way into a horrible three-way choice? Wait. Wait. Minachan, please. Reina, you do it. That's too funny. I mean, like I said, if you've seen my playthroughs of the original game, you already know. Minachan, please!
ロリコン。
I heard the lolicon. Yes. Don't judge me. Shut up.
まあ、私でしょうね。
You did? Nice. Minachan seemed to be the least reserved person among them. Really? I thought that would have been Reina.
かい王女様。あんた王女様なのに、年頃の異性と一緒のお風呂に、とか。
He's only a year younger, it's fine.
構いませんわ。ゲローの一人や二人。
Or two, okay. I'm sure. I'll mind if it's a plebeian.
あー、でも、国に知れたら問題になるかも。ゲロー、この話、内密にしておきなさいな。
My lips are sealed, I promise. What would happen if it gets back to Storm to Age, just out of curiosity? Huh?
やっぱ問題だよね。シルビーも同性の私ん家に泊まるだけで手続きがどうのうるさいし。
True.
沐浴を共にしたという状況が成立してしまいますものね。
Yes, that's why I picked her. Leave me alone. What do you want from me? By the way, what would happen if Sir Talage found out? Yeah, I want to know that too, but I just remembered in the comment route of the original game how she said her calling us Big Brother would amount to treason. So now I'm worried. Uh-oh.
悲しいことを想像させるんじゃございません。
Okay, well, you know what to say. YOLO. What would happen to me?
ほら、温まって体は先に自分で流してらっしゃい。準備ができたら私を呼ぶこと。
Man, she really doesn't want to say it. Sure. Would Reina have been the safer choice? Probably, but I wanted this. I'm willing to take the risk, okay? Wait, to actually get it. Either way, I headed into the bath. Since it was winter, I was extremely grateful to get into a nice, warm tub. Since when do the choices in this game matter? And so, after washing up, I hit my crotch and called for Mina-chan. You can come in now! I hit it! What's up? I'm covering it up, it's fine.
裸ですのね。てっきり服もちゃんと全部着てから呼ばれると思ってましたわ。
Am I gonna have to censor things already?
下半身さえ隠してれば平気みたいな顔。受けて立ちますわ。これ式のことで動揺するカミナル・ル・プルテアではございませんことよ。
You sure about that, Mina? Counting on you. I turned my back to Mina-chan. In this position, I couldn't see anything Mina-chan was doing, but... Well, knowing her, I was sure she'd do an impressive job. That's right, she's a maid for a reason.
では、シャワー使いますわね。
Yup. She undid the shower stopper and checked the water temperature. Then she ran it along my back.
このくらいの暑さでよろしくて。
Perfect.
では。
Quickly enough, it poured down my neck, then moved to my hair. Aww.
結構がっちりしておりますのね。
She's still so cute.
殿方の背中ってみんなこうなのかしら。広くて大きくて。
Not all of them, though. I think it's because I'm an athlete. Or retired athlete, I should say. You know, those days are gone now, but you know, I was. Prod. Huh? What are you prodding? Mina-chan's hand touched my back. Oh, okay. Had her hand slipped? Well, whatever. The warm water felt wonderful going through my hair, and I knew Mina-chan was being mindful of my injury.
硬い。お姉様たち女性の背中とは全然違う。なぜかしら、触っていると安心感がありますわ。
Aww.
というか私、なぜ触ったのでしょう。別に触れる必要はなかったのに。ドキドキしますわ。
Oh, it's okay. Same, Mina, same. Mina-chan?
なんですの私何もしておりませんわよ。
It's fine. I don't mind. You can touch me all you want. Yeah. I was wondering if something was up.
はい？何かしろってことですの？何をしろと言うんですの？
I was just asking a question, Mina.
この背中に何かって。
But you can do that if you want. I mean, what?
抱きついたりしていいんですの？
Please do. My hair's fine now, so you can watch near the rune.
そうでしたわね。何もしないのは変でしたわね。
The whole point in having her here was to wash my wound, after all.
じゃあ行きますわ。染みますわよ。
Oh no. Okay. Okay. It stings a lot.
染みるのは我慢なさい。怪我が治っている証拠ですわ。
Yes, ma'am. She softly rubbed on my wound and got the grime out. Ugh, grime. Ugh. That word is... Ugh. It was gentle, but still stung. Ow, 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 ow. I can't take it. No more. Mina-chan, hurry and finish up.
これ式のことで悲鳴を上げない。まったく情けないゲロですわね。
I see you've adapted now. Maybe not. Nah, yeah, okay. You've adapted now. Nice. Well, that was really sweet. And very funny at the same time. I thought I was a goner.
だらしのない。
Well, whose fault is that, huh? Who's the one teaching me the etiquette?
背中はちょっと素敵でしたけど。
Aw. Thanks, I know.
やっぱりあなたは、私が手をかけてあげないとダメですわね。
Darn right I am. I can't refute that today. Mina-chan was her usual self to the end. Nice. I love it. What am I doing? This is the best after a bath.
やっぱりお風呂の後は、コーヒー牛乳ですよね。
Dang coffee milk again, huh?
フルーツ牛乳でしょう。
Well, I wouldn't expect you to complain about that, Reina.
レイナ先輩は、コーヒー牛乳って言ってくれると思ってたんですけど。
That's what I'm saying.
コーヒー牛乳はもちろん最高だけどね。でもやっぱり、お風呂の後はフルーツ牛乳っしょ。
Okay, well, guess I'll just take my coffee milk and leave.
コーヒー牛乳ですよ。
Oh no.
フルーツ。
Oh no, they've started a war of the coffee milk versus the fruit milk.
コーヒー。
Uh-oh. Hoo boy!
何を飲んだんですの？
Yogurt milk? Lol. I had them good old yogurt milk. Not the coffee, not the fruit, the yogurt. Flippin' A, dude. I felt refreshed in both body and mind. With nothing left to do, Jokusaki headed home.
やることがなければ、お早めにお休みなさいな。ゆっくり寝ることも、傷の完治には効果的ですわ。
No, really, she headed home. I was expecting her to stay the whole winter break, actually. Alright. Yeah, we'll do. Was she my mom? It's not like I had anything else planned, and I was absolutely exhausted after all that studying, so I got ready for bed.
ゲロ、ちょっと質問なのですが。
Yes, Mina? Mm-hmm?
あなた、城ヶ崎さんとは何かございまして？
Not really, no. We just don't realize that Rachel is childhood friends, I think. Huh? Like what? She posed that rather sudden and confusing question.
あなた、城ヶ崎さんには露骨に気を使っておられますでしょ？特に木崎さんとの扱いの違いが大きすぎますわ。お姉様やエロいのにも一切気遣いのできないあなたがあんな態度を変える。
Oh, I thought you were done. I'm sorry, Mina. Hold a minute. My bad. I thought you were done talking.
お姉様やエロいのにも一切気遣いのできないあなたがあんな態度を変える。気になります。
She finally figured me out, huh? Yep. I was sure that internally she probably assumed I just treated her like an ordinary classmate. It should be apparent something was up when she saw how differently I dealt with Reina, who was in the same position. There was no use in hiding it. Well, if I had to put it simply, I told her there had been a few complications in class. I'm telling her the whole story, I see. I was careful not to vilify her and withheld some of my more unreasonable complaints. Never mind. I'm not telling her the full story. I'm just giving her a brief synopsis. A synopsis, however you say it. And I had to wonder just how much someone as intelligent as Mina-chan had inferred.
あらあら、優等生綾香にそんな裏表が。なんだか寮で見る彼女とは随分とイメージが違いますわね。
That's because she's doing it on purpose. Really? For me, it felt like she was far more devious and conniving when she wasn't under Solvy's watchful gaze.
だって彼女、私がこの寮に入った時にも率先して寮内を案内してくれましたし、何でも相談に乗ると言ってくれましたわよ。
That's because you're not a commoner. You're a princess. You're more noble than she is. Of course she does that for you. You're a princess. You're higher up than she is. That was a fairy tale I would never know.
まあ、あなたこの寮では一人男性で特殊な存在ですから、それで距離を持たれているのかもですけど。
It's because I'm that plus a commoner. That may have also been part of why she took a scathing attitude here at the dorm. At the end of the day, I think commoners in general bug her to no end. Yup.
まあ、それはあるでしょうね。王族から言わせてもらえば、庶民の方というのは、それだけで扱いが難しいですもの。
You think so?
例えばあなた、お姉様とお知り合いになる前、お姫様といえばどんなイメージでした？
I love him! I mean, sorry, I have a problem. I mean, I don't have a problem. Leave me alone, don't judge me. Let me think.
今日もいい天気だわ。小鳥さん、お花さん、ごきげんよう。パンがなければお菓子を食べればいいですわ。貧乏人は麦を食べればよろしくてよ。
Neither of those would be my impression, but you know, something like that. That face.
お姉様と私の扱いの差が気になりますけど、まあそんなものでしょうね。ただ実際に接してみれば、イメージは変わったでしょ？
Yeah? At the end of the day, those princesses were ordinary human beings. They had their own unique personalities and idiosyncrasies. I saw them as individuals, nothing more.
でもそれは、あなた一人のお話。日本の方の 99% は、お姫様なんてものを知らず、私たちをそうしたイメージと結びつけて考えます。そして 99% のうち何人かは、そのイメージの中にいる世間知らずで苦労知らずなお姫様に憎しみを抱き、
That's not me, Mina, I promise. I promise that's not me.
さらにうち何人かは、その憎しみを私たちに向けるのです。
Yeah, I'm the exact opposite of that, so you know, just saying. That could happen, maybe. It wasn't just the money either. There are plenty of prejudiced people in the world who criticize others based on trivial things like their blood type to what prefecture they were raised in. First, they often held arbitrary preconceptions of others. Second, they project these same preconceptions onto reality. Third, they assume that projected reality to be a legitimate one. That is all true, yeah. It would be great if they realized at some point along the way that they were a slave to their own wild imagination, but Everyone fell victim to it at least once in their lives, and I was no exception. As a commoner, it was rare to turn into or come into contact with someone who was well off. It was normal to create all sorts of arbitrary notions about people you've never met, especially if you've never gotten to hang out with a bunch of princesses or rich girls. Surely a rich person would eventually interact with someone with those conveniently misplaced impressions, right?
まあそんなのはほんの一握りですけれどね。その一握りによろしくないタイミングで触れたら、それだけで庶民というものに嫌気がさす方もいますわ。
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things that's on both sides.
彼女はそれなのではないでしょうか。何か理由があって庶民というのを遠ざけたいのでは。
You think so? Yeah, we saw that reason back in that one scene with her in the bed. Man, that sounds weird out of context. Maybe she was right. If that were the case, then I'd been wrong about Jokisaki from the start. I doubted we would get along, regardless of the reason, but it has certainly piqued my interest. I'd better take a good look at myself then. I had a few biases of my own against upper-class girls. I felt like they looked down on me because they're rich. Let's just assume it was inevitable I would wind up with that conception. Wouldn't be fair of me to project those feelings onto someone in real life without giving them a chance to show me who they really were first. I felt remorse. That's true. Just because someone's rich doesn't mean they're looking down on me.
いいえ、まあ、お金持ちに生まれたというだけで庶民を見下す方はたくさんいますわよ。
Yeah, a lot of people in this score are definitely doing that very clearly. Ooh.
庶民とは自分たち金持ちより劣った存在というイメージを持っていて、それを死ぬまで現実に投影して生きていく貴族もいっぱいいますわ。
So both sides are just as guilty? Yeah. Commoners weren't the only ones who had arbitrary impressions, huh? I mean, of course, like that's a lot of things in real life too, and like they brought it up, not just even the commoner nobles thing, just in general. So yeah.
ただそうではない方もいる。私や、もちろんお姉様、この世にもたくさん。城ヶ崎さんは私たち側だと思いますわ。イメージでなく、現実を見て判断していると。
I see. If so, there might still be an opportunity where we could talk. When I think of it that way, I really have been blessed.
どうして？
Because if Solvi had, been the sort of person who'd been influenced by preconceptions, I never would have been invited to this school. That's the world I don't want to imagine. Solvi being like that? No. That'd be a darn shame. It was a lucky break.
かもしれませんわね。まあ我々王族はそうした偏見を持たないよう生まれつき言われているものですけど。
Oh really? Is that what the whip was for?
お姉様の場合は特に、そもそも庶民に対するイメージそのものが最初から好意的でしたわ。
That was because of me, right? It was because of me, Ichi.
10年前の庶民と遊んだ記憶が素晴らしいものだったとかで。
I knew it! I did it! It was me! Yeah! I helped Solvi. Hi, Mina.
金色ラブリッチ。
Thank you,
ゴー
Mina.
ルデンタイム。
Golden time. December 21st. Akane?
先輩。私、寂しいんです。
Akane, why is it playing the H scene music? It was still on the common route, right? Akane-chan.
すいません。こんなこと、今言ってもどうしようもないのに。でも、なんだか寂しくて、やっぱり、先輩にはそばにいてほしいなって。
What is going on here? Got it. If I can be of help, I'll be there. Am I talking about Radio Calisthenics?
というわけで、今日もラジオ体操です。
Flippin' A, darn it. Oh, darn it, game. Okay. I was sleepy.
でも、やっぱり寂しいですね。今日の参加、先輩も入れてたったの5人ですよ。
Oh, really? Who were the other three then? Oh, two, because one of them's obviously Studio Girl A. Yeah, a lot of people have already gone home. Numbers were irrelevant when it came to calisthenics themselves, but it did make me feel made me feel lonesome at a glance. Akane-chan was deflated. Why don't we invite someone new?
誰かいます？ちなみに、例の先輩は絶対拒否だそうです。
She's so salty about that. That's funny. Yeah, there's no way we could wake her up. There's no way we could wake her. There's no way we could wake her up for something like this. There we go. Ria was a no-go for the same reason. Yeah. Heck, Akane-chan would probably be scared stiff if she showed up. I had very few contacts I could reach out to at the dorm about this, which left Mina-chan. Are you awake? Of course she's awake.
ちょっとお待ちなさいな。
Why would you not be awake before we were? As expected, Mina-chan replied when I knocked on the door across the hall from mine, and I could hear sounds rustling from inside.
おはようございます。何でしょう？
Mina-chan looked a bit sweaty. Oh, what was going on, Mina? Morning. You're sweaty?
朝のストレッチをしていたところですの。冬の朝はこれをしないと動きが硬くなりますわ。
Oh yeah, that's right. She did say she did that, didn't she? Yeah, she already stretches. She effortlessly crossed her hands behind her back.
カミナルさん、誘うまでもなくやってるんですよね。朝の体操。
And not easygoing way to calisthenics either, but legitimate stretches. Goodness gracious, woman. I mean, well, she is a ballerina, so that does make a lot of sense. Way to calisthenics would be way too lackluster for a top-notch prima donna like Mina-chan. Want me to explain what was going on?
なら人数がいた方が良いやもしれませんわね。私も参加しますわ。
Nice! Come on, have some fun, Mina, let's go.
いいんですか？日本文化に触れるのは何でも楽しいものです。
Except it's radio calisthenics, so it's not actually gonna be fun. She nodded with a sweet smile. What a great girl. You're doing right!
でも人数が欲しいならまだまだ。あ、そうだ。
Call Soldi.
あの方などいかがです？
Soldi? Please? Come on, please.
ラジオ体操？
I thought you went home. No offense, but I legit thought you went home. What do you think? Considering how Mina-chan acted yesterday, I could more than picture how this would turn out. Setting aside how it would come about, it was a given as long as she was invited in Mina-chan's presence. While the answer was obvious, Jogasaki clearly looked less than pleased. Since my head was still bandaged up, it would be tricky for her to harshly turn us down, so after a momentary loss of words...
やりませんか、先輩。朝から気持ちいいですよ。やりましょうよ。冬こそ朝はバーニングです。
Freaking Akane. She caught her. That innocent yet borderline overbearing way Akane-chan begged had put the final nail in the Jogasaki coffin. When she invoked it, she found it impossible to evade.
わかりました。言っておくけれど、隅っこでやりますからね。
Well, that's fine.
はい、ご一緒できて嬉しいです。
Akane's just so happy to have more people do the radio calisthenics. Smile. Smile. Jogasaki couldn't counter Akane-chan's pure and genuine smile, and looked a bit troubled by that realization. I guess deep down she did have some good in her.
はい、じゃあ始めるよ。1、2、3、4。なかなか理にかなった動きですわね。5、6、7、8。
The underclassmen were spirited. I was the same as ever myself. But... Can you not stretch, Ayaka? One particular person among the group was behaving rather strangely.
綾香、ずれてるよ。周り見て。わかってます。5、6、7、あれ？な なんですその目は。
Nothing. I didn't mean to stare, and she zeroed in on me.
私の動きに何か文句でも？
I mean, apparently from what Sordia Girl A is saying, apparently that is what's happening. I'm just saying. None at all. Her choppy dance movements would have made for a great dance sequence for a robot. Hey, you can do the robot. Maybe you can do the chicken dance too. I knew what this was. It had to be a case of...
彩香はほんと運動音痴だね。
Oh, okay.
久しぶりだから混乱するだけです。
Tokusaki looked displeased as she stiffly raised her arms. Whether she was frazzled or otherwise, Uedoka's phalanx were just a repetition of 4 sets of exercises. This was Minachan's first session, and she was doing quite well. Theoretically, a novice like Tokusaki could succeed if she just imitated her movements.
あれ？なんですその目は？
Nothing. Nothing really. It was kind of charming. Now he's into it. Despite how often I stared at her, Tokusaki kept at it with a sour look on her face.
はい、最後、深呼吸。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
9, 10, 11, 12. In the end, the only part she did well was the deep breathing exercises.
お疲れ様でした、先輩。
Probably not even on purpose. It's nice and chilly out, so those deep breaths really cool you down from the inside. It really was quite brisk out today.
ですね。慣れてくると温度の測定まで。ラジオ体操、侮れませんわね。
Mina-chan had excellent sense.
お疲れ様でした。どうですか、城ヶ崎先輩。バーニングしてきました？
I don't think she is.
ええ、寝起きの良い運動でした。
Okay, maybe she is. What do I know?
なんですその、こいつの弱点見つけたぜ、うっしっしって顔は。
Oh, if I want to talk about your weak spot, I point right to your butt. Ignoring that laugh for a second, I'll be honest. Discovering your weak spot feels great. I mean, again, I could just point to her butt, but anyway.
下世ね。
Tokusaki flipped her head away. After seeing the robot dance earlier, this gesture of hers actually seemed cute. I was a little worried seeing as how your reflexes are practically non-existent. You didn't hurt yourself, right?
怪我は特には。運動神経がないからって怪我することなんてあります？
Very much so, yes. It happens all the time. Major injuries due to a lack of rhythm. I've seen a number of people in sports clubs over the years with little to no reflexes who got hurt over something small and insignificant. I know all about that. There have been many instances of people twisting their legs from a tiny jump, spraining a ligament for basic dance moves, and so on. Then again, those with slow reflexes didn't play sports much in the first place, so the number of injuries was quite low. Yeah, because we learned.
お姫ちゃんはラジオ体操以外でどんなことしてるんだい？柔軟が主ですわ。こんな感じ。
She's about to do one of those freaking splits or like the all the way back thing. Mina-chan plopped forward and placed both of her hands against the ground. Darn
なんですかその目。
it. Darn it, Mina. Are you flexible? This was me harping on some more about injuries, but... reflexes were connected with how easily one got hurt, and flexibility would determine the extent of the injury. As long as you were flexible, even if you got hurt easily, you'd just find it mildly painful and get off without any huge injuries.
柔軟なら人並みにできます。バカにしているんですか？
No, I think I was just asking. Tokusaki shrugged, seemingly exasperated.
ほら。
She jerked her body downward. Touch? Oh, okay. Good job. Her fingertips reached the ground. She wasn't as good at it as Mina-chan, but her fingers did reach sufficiently enough. But... Tokusaki, your knees are bent. You do 4 touches with your legs stretched out straight.
わかっています、そんなこと。本当に失礼な人だわ。
Then why aren't you doing it, huh?
そうでしょ。
Am I still bent? She put her fingers back to the ground. Her knees were bent pretty sharply. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's just an ordinary crouch start.
嘘。あれ
Jokusaki tried all over again to keep her knees stretched. But she just wound up wriggling her butt without successfully stretching anything. Not gonna lie, that was kinda hot.
柔軟ですの？柔軟、やってみます？
She's trying. Yikes.
何がやばいんです？
Jokusaki may be as stiff as a board, but being inflexible won't kill her. If you try to destroy her joints, I'm going to stop you.
破壊？人様をグラップラーみたく言うのはおよし遊ばせ。なんで私が関節を破壊するんですの？
Reina had fallen victim to it last time around. Minachan's flexibility was on a level that would be astonishing for a rhythmic gymnast like she's shown off earlier, but Minachan used her own abilities as a baseline, and those unrealistic expectations made her a poor instructor. Oh no! Flashbacks to Ellie's row. Oh no, Mina. Please no. Mina, no, not again. Minachan looked down and sulked at the open attempt to drive her away.
でも、城ヶ崎先輩、ストレッチは確かに大切だと思います。
Akane-chan suddenly intervened.
そうは言われても、おかしいわね。私、本当に足伸びてないかしら。ないです。
Nope. Given who she was, she ought to be familiar with how flexible sports club members were and took a good long look for herself.
ですね、そもそも怪我をしないための柔軟性は前屈をはじめとした大腿筋のものより。
What muscles?
ふむ。というわけで、ゆっくりでもいいので、筋肉の可動域が広がれば、怪我しないのには十分で。なるほど。
That was the abundance of flexibility knowledge you'd expect of someone on the track club. Jokusaki seemed appreciative of Akane-chan's advice. She had to be a dark type, so maybe she was weak to a light type like Akane-chan? But
例えば、一番有名なのがこれですね。アキレス腱。
Ah, the good old Achilles.
ああ、それならタイプでもやるわね、よく。
My dad loved saying that word. He loves talking about his Achilles all the time. The two of them started some simple warm-up exercises. They spread their legs and stretched their Achilles tendons. Even Jokusaki could handle this much of ease.
他にも、例えば、ちょっと背中を向けてください。
A flowing transition into other stretches. Huh? Oh, okay.
これなの？
We got another CG. Nice, alright. And goodness gracious, Akane, what are you doing?
サポート側がほぼ負担するから簡単なんです。簡単で、背中、お腹が、どうですか？背筋が伸びて、体も伸びて、体の芯からバーニングしてきませんか？あなたさっきから当たり前のように言ってるけど、私、バーニングの意味がよくわかってないのよ。
It just means her spirit's aflame. It's exclusive to Akane, it's fine.
あと10秒、頑張ってください。
It's just how Akane does things.
なんだかんだ、仲良しさんですわね。
Yeah, seems like it. Those two have good chemistry.
いかでしょ？城ヶ崎さんはほとんどの方と相性よく、仲良くやっておられますわ。あなただって、できない理由はございません。
It wasn't like I didn't understand what she was getting at. It wasn't, but there was a difference in her attitude. As I fought it over...
お姫ちゃん、さっきのもう一回見せてくれるかい？足は180度以上行くの？すごいね、神ちゃん。
I don't know if you guys know what you're getting in for.
180くらい楽勝ですわ。一流のプリマは270度からの世界ですことよ。
270? Goodness gracious, woman! Mina-chan went off on an entirely different tangent.
もう無理。次は下半身のストレッチです。
Uh-oh.
ちょっと休ませて。
No rest for Ayaka. They seem to be getting along well. It was a pretty fun morning.
すごいすごい神ちゃん。まだまだ曲がりますわよ。これって260度。
Goodness gracious, Mina, please.
そしてこれで
Mina?
270。
Mina? Mina? What did you just do to yourself? You silly little idiot. No wonder you and Sylvia are sisters. Mina-chan! Flip it out there. Well.
神にゃんの股間が。
Well. That happened. So we got lots of stretching going on. We finished the study and now we got some stretching. And Akane just freaking destroyed Ayaka. And then Mina decided she might as well just go ahead and destroy herself. So yeah. Man, I like how a lot of this new comment route is like basically telling you, hey, these two have routes now. It's very funny. But yeah, it's still very enjoyable for sure. And especially, you know what's really enjoyable is that bath scene. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Very glad I got that. That was a nice choice. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. If only we got an actual CG out of that, and I would have been satisfied. But you know what? I'll take what I can get. And I'm taking what I can get. Also, princess height. I never had a preconceived notion. When I think princess, I think